What's up? Quick fresh boy here, gonna teach you guys how to heel flip, bro. What's up, guys? Gonna be teaching you guys how to heel flip today. Yep, I'm always in the garage for some reason. Well, right now, I was gonna go outside, but it's a little wet and rainy, ugly, so I'm not gonna go out there. But yeah, so what you're gonna wanna do first is place your heel. If you have grizzly grip tape, it's gonna be between the R and the I. So you're pretty much 3/4 of the way up the board. Because if you put it more near the middle or farther back, the board is gonna popsicle and hit you right in the nuts. Yep, and that's not good. I've experienced that a couple times and that's bad. So take my advice. So when I put my heel on here, like see this, it's hanging off just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, most people are gonna put it right here, like I said with the varial heel flip, but it's a little different because it kind of makes it go into a varial heel flip because you're kind of flicking it in the middle. Talking to YouTube, Jason. All right, here's my brother. Oh, never mind. If you guys saw my really old video in 6th grade, that's the how to ollie. It's really bad. But yeah, okay, whatever. So I was saying I put my heel back there, you know, a little bit hanging off. That's because you're gonna end up flicking it out anyway, so don't worry, just try it and it'll work most of the time, okay? So, and then with your back foot, people always say, put it in the pocket, but I don't think that works. So I like put it right in the middle, like, you know, just like a regular ollie, because this pretty much is like an ollie. There's Chubby and pizza. Alright, so I put it like in the ollie, so don't put it on the tip of the tail. You gotta put it in this little curvature right here to get the best pop out of it. Okay, so like after that, you know, I pop it, and then you slide just like an ollie. This is really important. You gotta make sure you hold this position like for half a second, kinda. So you get, you know, just slide it like that. And then once you pop and slid up there, they're gonna wanna flick with your heel, see, look, right here, up and out of the corner. So you're gonna pop, slide your foot up, and flick it out in the corner and up. Make sure you flick it up, or else your front foot's not gonna be able to get on the board. Like, that's 100% because the heel flip's gonna suck up to your legs. So if your foot's already going down, then you're not gonna be able to catch it. So yeah. And after that, you may want to lean with your posture, with the width of your body. You're gonna want to try to lean back. So you're gonna want to try to lean this way, whatever position you are. Because most of the time when you're beginning out, you're gonna end up jumping in front of the board after you flick it like this, and the board's gonna be behind you. And that's like one little thing to help it. And another thing is, after you do it, you really gotta jump high. You gotta jump over the board, because when you flick this, you're gonna try to bring it back, and it might hit the board. So you're gonna want to jump high with it. And if you keep having trouble with your front foot hitting the board, what I recommend is, it's kind of like a mental thing, but it's kind of physical too. So when you flick this foot out, so when you flick your front foot out, flick it out almost like as far as you can, because it's gonna make it return back. It's gonna be like this little automatic thing, because you don't want to land like this. So you want to land on the board. So if you flick it out, it's gonna basically make your foot come back automatically. And you're gonna try to hit the bolts or wherever you land, and then right away clean. And let's see, other tips. I mean, this one, it kind of takes a while. And I mean, it helps to know previous tricks. Like, you gotta be really comfortable with skateboarding, like riding around, doing a couple tricks. But really, like basically all you need to know to do this trick is just like an ollie. But it's recommended that you know like all the shove-its and 180s, so you have board control. So remember what I said, put your heel 3/4 of the way up, heel hanging a little bit off. And you want to make sure your toes are hanging off the board. So make sure your toes off the board. And then put your back foot in this little curvature, not in the pocket. I don't know, that just really helps me if I don't do that. So you pop it, you want to slide this up, and then flick it out in the corner and up. Remember, you want to flick it a little bit far out so your foot returns back and catches the board. And another thing I noticed, you actually have to really concentrate on the board. Because most of the time, like, I mean, that's after you get a little good with these. Because you may want to stomp them. They may end up being a little bit flat when you're starting out. But once you're advanced, you're going to want to look at the board more so you can stomp it. You know, it gets that really good feel. So, yep. And I guess here's some examples of some heel flips. Yeah, one thing I almost forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so when you're popping it, you're going to want to point really hard on this toe. So, you know, like, point this down, like, so you can get a good pop on it. Because otherwise, if you're leaving it flat, you may pop it a little soft, and then you're going to end up bailing off just because it's rotating too slow, you didn't jump too high. And I also realized another tip. I don't know, it just kind of helps me, but you got to, like, I look at the edge of this board. I don't know what it does, but it just helps me not jump too far off. It just helps me focus on landing in this spot a little bit, so I don't either jump too far back or too far forward. I don't know, but you guys can try it, and it helps me. So yeah, just try this, and here are some actual examples. Alright, just to spice things up for you guys, I'm gonna do a fakie heel. See if I can get it first try. I swear it's first try. Woo! Yeah. Get a regular heel here. So much fun. Well, I hope that helps you guys. And, you know, comment if you have any more questions, or, you know, like the video if it really helped you, and tell me what I didn't cover. Like, pretty much just ask me what you need help on, and I'll try to help you. And yeah, just keep trying this one. Don't give up after one day. You gotta keep trying days and days. And you gotta push yourself just to try, okay? You'll get it one day. Alright? You might even get this right after you're watching this. So yeah, just land it.